All right, we are in day 10. Day 10. And I couldn't be more happy because you know why? We are officially in double-digit days. Now, don't get me wrong. I recognize that it's only day 10 out of a total of what's going to be 182 days. So we're just scratching the surface. We have a long way to go still. We have a long way to go, but it seems kind of cool to me that I'm in double digits. You know, 10 straight days now of eating nothing but meats and proteins. No vegetables. No fruits. I love both of those things, but I'm not gonna do those for 6 months. I'm gonna do the carnivore diet for 6 months. Sleeping good. I've probably gotten about 7 or 8 hours of sleep most nights. Only one night when I was on vacation. If you haven't seen the vacation videos, go back and look at those. I think that was days 5, 6, and 7. Or maybe it was 6, 7, and 8. I don't know. I was on vacation. But 10 days of getting really good sleep. Again, you know my trick. I use an alarm on my phone every night now to tell me to go to sleep. The alarm goes off at 9:15 at night and it says go to sleep. So it's been very, very helpful to try to condition me into that new habit. 10 straight days of reading. Not every day, haven't gotten the reading done every day. Probably good for, we're at day 10 right now? I've probably read 5, maybe 6 out of the 10 days. I want to make it every single day, but it was tough to do that on vacation. I could do it on the airplane, but not when we were actually down in Florida. We were on the run having a good time. 10 days of being a little bit more focused on my work and getting things done around the house. I make a list for myself every day. I don't know if you guys do that, but I would strongly recommend it. I take a piece of paper. We have an island in our kitchen. I take a piece of paper and I write down all the things I want to get done every day early in the morning on that list of paper. And then I put a line through each of them as I do them. So you get this sense of accomplishment as the day goes on that you've gotten some stuff done. So today I'm pushing my workout back a little bit. Very busy with work today. And I didn't want to get under a time crunch and feel stressful. So I got up early this morning around 6 a.m., got the dog walked, got the dog fed, and then jumped right into my office, knowing that there would be the possibility that I might not be able to work out today. You know, shame on me. I should have gotten up at 4:30, right? Tomorrow I'll be up at 4:30 because tomorrow I got to go out and see 2 clients. I do a lot of Zooms with my clients because we have clients all around the country. In fact, we have clients around the world. So Zooming with them is really easy. But we do have clients here in the local Maryland, D.C., Northern Virginia area. So tomorrow I got 2 clients I need to go see. I'm going to have lunch with one of them. Got to stay true to my diet at lunch with them. And then I'm having dinner with another set of clients later on. And so, yeah, I'm going to have a lot of downtime in the car. So I'm probably going to be up around 4:30 in the morning tomorrow just to get my work done and to get my workout in for the day. So, yeah, I'm feeling pretty good. Gotta admit, yesterday I was feeling a little sluggish. If you saw that video, I don't know why, but I was feeling a little sluggish yesterday. I just wasn't feeling great. But today I feel great. Maybe it's just a psychological thing because it is day 10. That just kind of, that's cool. You know, double-digit days. I don't think I've ever done anything like this for 10 days. I don't think I've ever eaten this clean for 10 straight days without one cheat moment. Not one cheat moment. We're not even talking about cheat days. We're talking about moments. I haven't cheated at all. Haven't eaten anything but meat. Nothing's gone down this throat except meats for the last 10 days. And I haven't drank anything but water and coffee. Pretty amazing to me. Pretty amazing that I've done it for 10 straight days. God, I can only imagine what it's going to be like when we get to 182 total days. A couple of quick updates. I started this thing off 10 days ago back at 201 pounds. This morning I'm at 194. 194, that's pretty cool. What, 7 pounds in 10 days, folks? That's pretty amazing. What else am I noticing? Not only is that just weight coming off, but I'm lifting weights and working out every day or jogging. I'm working out every day, 1 hour. And I can tell you, when I take my shirt off, I can see it just in 10 days. In 10 days, I notice it. It's already obvious. So hopefully if you're on your journey of doing something like this, getting in shape, working out, eating right, sleeping right, it's a key component, sleeping right. Don't forget the sleep part. hopefully in your first 10 days, you're seeing some pretty good changes too. They're not enormous changes, don't get me wrong. It's only been 10 days, right? But hopefully enough. You've seen something starting to change enough on you that it's inspiring you to keep going. That's the key about it, is these small little changes over short periods of time. They are little nuggets that tell you, hey, you're on the right path. You're on the right path. Keep going. So yeah, 10 days, very excited about it. So I'm in the gym right now. I'm going to get my workout in. I have 2 client meetings later on today. So yeah, this is a very, very busy day. And tomorrow, day 11 and day 12, they're going to be ridiculously busy too. Probably up at 4:30 in the morning, both of those days. But as we've already covered this ad nauseum in just the first 10 days, it ain't about what time you wake up. Stop looking at the clock and thinking to yourself, oh my God, it's 4:30 in the morning. 4:30 in the morning is a made up thing. It doesn't matter. It's irrelevant. What matters is how much sleep you got. How much sleep did you give your body? And if I go to bed around 9:30 tonight, which is the plan, then waking up at 4:30 is no problem. It's no different than going to bed at 11 o'clock at night and waking up at 6 or 7. You just need the hours of sleep. Stop worrying about the time of the clock. It doesn't matter. Hours of sleep is the most important thing. So I'm sure I'll wake up tomorrow at 4:30 without a problem. I'm sure I will. Why? Because I'm going to set myself up to do that by going to bed on time. All right? So we are 10 days into it. I didn't get a chance to show you my little library, my reading area yesterday. I'll probably do that tomorrow, maybe tonight. I don't know. So today might just be this video, but it is day 10. We are in double-digit dates. Hopefully, if you're beginning your journey of whatever it is that you're trying to accomplish and improve on, hopefully you're on day 2, and hopefully you're feeling pretty good about yourself. I'm sure you are. If you are or aren't, leave me a comment down below. Let me know how things are going for you. I'd love to hear about it. All right, we'll check in later. All right, we got day 10's workout done. Awesome workout, and I forgot to tell you, because yesterday I kind of went over my upper body routine. I forgot to tell you my lower body routine, which is the other days that I'm lifting, right? So what do we do today? Well, every workout in the gym starts with 8 minutes on the rowing machine, followed immediately by transitioning over to my stationary bike and doing 8 minutes there. Now here's the deal. The 8 minutes on the rowing machine, they should be fairly intense for you if you're doing something like that. By the time I get off the rowing machine after 8 minutes, sweat is already starting. I'm not dripping in sweat yet, but I'm starting. Then I jump over to the stationary bike and I put it on enough resistance that by the time I am 4 minutes into it, I'm now officially dripping in sweat. Like it's legit at that point. So 8 minutes on the rowing machine, 8 minutes on the stationary bike. That's before every workout. That gets my heart rate up, it gets the blood pumping, it gets the sweat going, gets my body ready to work. Then my lower body exercises are the following. I have what's called a Smith machine in my basement. It's basically a squat rack on cables with hooks on it. That way if you're doing a squat and you can't get all the way up and you almost want to fall back down, it'll catch the weight for you. So it is a big long barbell that has these hooks in it, and cables are attached to it so that if you were to suddenly drop the weight, it would catch it for you so you wouldn't get crushed by it. So I do 3 sets of 12. I find a weight that I can do that I can't do 3 sets of 12 on. So the first set I do get 12 on. The second set today, I got 12 on it, barely. The third set, I only got 9. So it gives me something to work for. I'm gonna keep working on the squats until I get 3 sets of 12, and then I'll move up by about 10 or 15 pounds. Second exercise I do is leg curls or leg extensions, if you call them that, where you're sitting down and you're lifting your legs up in front of you. You're working the front part of your legs. I guess that's the quads, right? So you're working the front part of your legs. Again, I do a weight that allows me to do 3 sets of 12 without actually getting 12, because that's what I'm working towards, right? So you want to find a weight where maybe the first set you're doing 12, second set you're pushing it hard, maybe you only get 10 or 11, third set you're only getting 8 or 9. It gives you something to work for. And then when you build strong enough muscles to get up to 3 sets of 12, then you add more weight and do the same thing. Next exercise I do is deadlifts, where I'm bending over and I'm pulling straight up and I'm keeping my legs kind of straight as I bend over. That's really good for the back of your legs, the hamstrings, right? So again, 3 sets of 12, no surprise there. So that's the lower body workout. Now remember, I already worked out the lower body because when I did my rowing machine and my bike, that pretty much hits the legs good as well, right? So kind of doing legs almost every day when you think about it that way. Then the very next thing I do on leg day or upper or lower body day is I then go over to my sit-up mats and I do 3 sets of 12 sit-ups. I do my sit-ups very, very disciplined, very slow. I'm very slow and methodical on the way up. I keep my back straight. And when I get to the top, I don't go all the way up to my knees. I sort of stay at maybe, I don't know, it's not a 45-degree angle. It's a little more than 45 degrees, but I keep myself from going all the way up because when you go all the way up, you will automatically kind of rest the stomach muscles. I want the stomach muscles to be firing away the whole time. So I'm gonna do 3 sets of 12. That never changes. 3 sets of 12. And when I'm doing it, I'm really flexing my stomach muscles. I'm keeping my back very, very straight. I'm really focusing on the stomach. And when I do my back part, when I go back down to the ground, I do that pretty slow with my back as straight as it can be. And I really flex and concentrate on the negative part of the sit-up. So I do 3 sets of 12 of that, and then I immediately go into 3 sets of 12 crunches. Crunches are just like sit-ups, except instead of having your knees bent in front of you, which would be a sit-up position, you're now gonna take your legs and you're gonna cross them at the ankle. You're gonna stretch them out and cross them at the ankle and then pull them up towards you. You kind of look like a frog that way, right? You're laying on your back, you got your knees out left and right, and you got your ankles crossed kind of pulled up towards you. Now, if you do that, you won't be able to sit up all the way. You won't be able to. Physically, we can't do that. Or if you can, let me know. That'd be amazing. But now you just do a crunch. You only go about a quarter of the way up, and you breathe out, and you flex your stomach muscles all the way down into your groin. You flex all of that. And you pause for a second, then you go back down. 3 sets of 12 of that. Trust me, you'll be exhausted by then. Well, there's one more thing coming. We have leg raises. Leg raises, you just lay down on the ground. I like to put my hands, my left hand and my right hand under my left butt cheek and my right butt cheek. That kind of keeps my back from kind of being bent in the wrong way. Gives me a little support. And then I just raise my legs. I have them straight out extended. I'm on my back. I have them out extended as far as and as straight as I can. And what I do is I keep them off the ground by about 3 inches. And then I bring my legs all the way up to my waist. I bring them up in a straight position. I don't bend them. And so I do 3 sets of 12 of those. Trust me, by the time you get to the end of that one, you're in pain. It's a good pain though. It's a pain that tells you you're doing something. So yeah, I told you my upper body workout yesterday. There's the lower body workout. And it takes me about an hour. And when I'm done, I'm done. I'm spent. I'm dripping in sweat. I'm breathing like a madman. And I know I've done something. So that was today. So I want to show you something else I'm doing right now. And that is, I'm making myself a late snack to eat. And if you saw my videos from just a couple days ago, you know that we were down in Florida for a vacation. So keeping in mind the idea that we were in Florida, I decided to get something that is very Florida-like. So let me turn the camera around and I'll show you what we're having for lunch right now. It's a late lunch. It's about 3:30 in the afternoon right now. Let me show you what we're having for lunch right now. It's got a Florida tie-in. So let me turn the camera around. Yeah, we've got our melted butter going here. So that's all good. We got the cast iron skillet with the melted butter. Let me show you what's about to go into the melted butter. It's this thing of beauty right here. What is that? You might be thinking it's chicken meat. But oh, you would be wrong because there is a Florida tie-in. What are we having for lunch? We're having gator. This is alligator meat. Yes, alligator meat is on the menu today. Now, in all honesty, oh, doesn't that sound good? In all honesty, I bought this about a month ago and it was in the freezer. So I got it before we went to Florida. And I bought it on Amazon. You can get alligator meat on Amazon. It came in 3 packs. That's 1 pack right there. It's about 1.25 pounds of meat. And I've already used one of them. This is the second one. I have a third one still in the freezer. And you know what? I would say it tastes sort of like chicken. Looks like chicken, right? But it has sort of the consistency of lobster tail. If you've ever had lobster tail, that's kind of what it kind of feels like when you're chewing on it. And it's got a little seafood gaminess to it. It's this weird kind of blend between chicken and kind of seafood-ish blend with the consistency of a lobster tail. So I love it. I think it's really cool. It's very, very different. Not so different that it tastes so odd that you wouldn't eat it. It's really wonderful. So I'll cook this in the butter. I'll brown it on both sides. I'll hit it with some salt and pepper. Actually, a lot of salt and pepper. And man, that's gonna be a nice shot of protein right there, right? Oh, that's gonna be beautiful. So yeah, that's what we're having for lunch today. So there we go, day 10, almost in the books. And yeah, I guess I'll see you tomorrow. Now, remember, tomorrow we already talked about this. I'll tell you what, let's turn the camera around here for a second. Yeah, all right, so we got the gator cooking in the background here, but tomorrow's gonna be an early morning. Again, we're gonna be up about 4:30 in the morning. That time shouldn't matter to you. It's not gonna matter to me. All that matters is that I got enough sleep. So I'll be going to bed tonight no later than 9:30. No later than 9:30, so. All right, hey, that's day 10. I'll see you tomorrow morning for day 11.